Here we go, the trailer. Let's go! Lygus, you sassy motherfucker. Wait. Is this... this Elysiai? Cannot wait to pull for him, man. What? What the what? Holy Grail, what was that form? Wait. Saber. Okay, we'll have to talk a little bit after. Archer. Is this a remix of the UBV opening? Lancer! Dude, this patch is crazy. Oh my god, this is going to be one of the best HSR patches. Also, don't forget to get your codes. Okay, so can we talk about this new form? What the freak, Hoyo? Okay, I think it's safe to assume by looking at this that Phainon is indeed the Lord Ravager, right? Because to me I don't know, for me this screams Lord Ravager. And I'm afraid to see what's going to happen next patch. I mean, it looks very similar to the Diabolical Kevin form in Honkai Impact 3rd, but more like Light Team, like Sun Team. Meanwhile, Diabolical Kevin was more like Dark Team, like... They even have the wings. I mean, this form screams destruction, screams Nanook. So I'm assuming that Phainon is indeed the Lord Ravager. And he is trapped in Amphorius for some reason.
It was like the whole world was peeling off.
I wonder why. Maybe because it's not real?
And lay out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphorius' strategy...
Lesser wasn't announced before, right? As far as I know, no.
It has something to do
only
with
Archer and Saber.
God beyond the sky, doesn't it?
But I don't know if Lancer will be playable or he will be just an NPC.
This breeding ground, which switched from following the
I also think that Lancer will only be an NPC.
Must be hiding secrets beyond.
But I wonder if we'll see other Fate characters. I don't know, Ilya or Kirei, Gilgamesh. I would love to have Gilgamesh. Even as an NPC.
You can use this system.
Dude, they're leaning more and more in the simulation aspect, because in the beginning it was a book. Right now it's a system. It's like a computer. Again, this is a good change for the people who want to skip the story. And kudos to the HSR devs that they finally added it.
We shall take the final step.
I'm curious about the recap story. Does this mean that you can replay the entire main story quest? Because if that's the case, I want one for Honkai Impact 3rd as well. Look, I'm happy. And I'm really excited for the animated short, don't get me wrong, and the new song. I want to see them, and I'm happy for Phainon and HSR. And I'm really excited, but man, it hurts a little bit knowing that Honkai Impactor doesn't get them anymore. Just a bit. Holy... Okay, this is an instant pull for me. Dude, he looks so cool. This is animation power creep at its finest. It's not just gameplay power creep, no. It's also animation power creep. Look at that! My god. Okay, so I was right, this is ID Silesia. So I'm guessing we will see Phainon's flashback when the Flame River killed Cyrene and everyone else in his town.
And even though the village was small, everyone got along really well.
Why does this remind me of Liyue and Genshin?
And even a forest.
Heaviness.
I'm also salty about the fact that there are no longer animated shorts for Honkai Impactor. I mean, it is what it is. It makes sense for them to invest in the projects that bring them a lot more money. All we can do is keep asking hoyoverse every time we get a survey. Keep asking, and all we can do is hope. Honkai Impactor still has a good story even without short animations. Yes, I absolutely agree. Both HSR and Honkai Impactor are killing it with the story right now. And I always said that the animation shorts are the cherry on top of the cake. The story is very good even without them. They just add that extra oomph, if you know what I mean.
You got it. I'll first show up in the familiar
but
form everyone
in my
knows.
opinion, both Part 2 and Euphorius, in terms of the story, both of them are killing it. Extremely good. So he transforms after the ult. And it's interesting, if you saw Phainon teammates, it was Bronya and Sunday. Okay, so they power crept Acheron. Dude, this is Acheron on steroids. Oh yeah, they said that character buffs. And I have Silver Wolf and Jingliu, so I'm pretty excited about this.
After the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead
Guys,
of just
will
one.
she be better than Jiao Cho?
On top of
Nice,
that,
nice,
Silver Wolf
awesome.
will generate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we
So I can use my Acheron again. I don't have Kafka, unfortunately, so I don't really care about her buffs.
And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack
But
can
yeah,
be triggered.
DOT back, guys? What do you think?
Won't their Eidolons be effective?
So I see a lot of new supports for Jingliu and Blade.
Making sure everything stays in sync.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their
And she's a
abilities?
HP scaler now. Well, there goes my relics. I guess I have to farm new ones for her.
For more details, be sure to keep an eye out for official
Isn't this enchantment just a divine key upgrade? Not really, because
from the ability rewords.
in a way yes, but you have to pull for the divine keys in order to get the upgrades in Honkai Impactor. Here, you just need to have the character. It's basically a direct buff.
Brand new outfit.
Does Sam look any different, honestly?
With her
I mean-
school uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever.
It's alright.
Firefly-shaped brooch on her chest.
I hope it's free, because I'll be honest with you,
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow
this doesn't
Skyron
warrant to be paid.
Well, Miss Kafka does have an eye for style. They must have talked a lot about it behind the scenes.
It's just
Even her
alright.
mech's had a makeover. You think she
Okay,
spruces it
so
up during
her mech is
downtime to
different.
match her outfit
I'll be
changes?
honest with you guys, I did not notice any difference. So it's not free. Then I won't get it, because honestly, it's not worth my money.
Trailblazers can acquire the limited
No,
five-star
they just said that it's a paid
the limited five-star
outfit.
light cone.
This is basically the same event that we had in Honkai Impactor with the Captain verse. Okay, so here's the Fate stuff. So I'm assuming Aventurine, Boat Hill, Robin, and other Penacony characters will be part of the story, right?
Welcome to the live
Because we saw them in the
stage
trailer.
of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Collab Special Program.
Long time no see, everyone. I'm Aventurine from the Interastral Peace
It's good to
Corporation.
have these characters back.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill.
Fudging Boot Hill.
Welcome, both of you.
I wonder how will they explain the Fate lore to the people who never
Soon
played
after the ripples
or
of the
watch
Charmony
Fate.
Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out that the old Jen is planning
And how
a
will they
brand new
explain
entertainment
this
spectacle
event in lore?
called Sweet Dreams
Because
and the
I know that
Holy
they
Grail.
use the Sea of Quanta to explain Asuka in the
Sweet dreams
Evangelion
and the
stuff.
Holy Grail War.
People die if they're killed.
Oh my
Bullets don't
god.
discriminate. So
The
someone gets
Fate
caught in the
reference.
crossfire.
People die when they are
Showed
killed.
everyone these sweet dreams and the
Okay, so Lancer is always is
Now I
also
wonder
here.
which heroic spirit will end up accepting a contract with the
They didn't
Trailblazer.
even bother to show his card.
This is
They
how you
just
attract attention.
said his name.
Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's
Man,
why
poor
you get
Lancer,
big bucks
he always
and
gets
get
done
some
so
big
dirty.
names.
Even in
Hey,
Fate,
what's
now in
yours?
Honkai Star Rail
This
as well.
dreams and-
I mean, yeah, the animations are alright. Not Phainon level, but
Butter my
pretty
fudge
alright.
and call me a biscuit. If a mountain
Okay, so
energy
no
for
English
herself,
VA for the Fate
increase your
characters,
skills
which is
damage.
fine.
In other words, you need to accumulate
So I wonder
as much
if you
core
have
resonance
the-
as possible to
the
increase
game set on
damage Saber
English.
deals.
Will they talk on Japanese
Are there any
or
other ways to obtain
will they
core
be
resonance?
mute?
Yes, there are.
Oh, he makes the bat! Okay, is it just me or his model looks a little bit weird? His face looks kind of... I am the bone of my sword! I'm so happy that this is his ultimate.
Path of the Hunt.
Guys,
When
Sparkle!
he uses his basic attack,
Sparkle,
Archer
she's
can
not
deal
dead.
damage to one designated enemy.
Can't believe it, Sparkle!
Archer in close combat.
I could finally use my Sparkle in HSR, not only in Honkai Impact 3rd. I mean, the splash art looks awesome and the 2D art. It's just the 3D model.
Ultimate. Archer will recite the classic chant to activate unlimited blade.
But the animations themselves are really good.
Apart from damaging the enemy,
will get another brand new limited 5-star character.
Okay.
Totally for free.
Another free 5-star, cool!
Let's keep our eyes on the present for now. I'm not quite done yet.
Could you,
Besides claiming
do you guys think it will be Cyrene?
other rerun characters
Okay,
will still count toward
that's
the
good.
total, right?
Because if you pull for Phainon, you can still get his light tone.
Now,
So don't pull for... No, you can pull for Phainon, it will count towards the spending event. So you don't have to worry. The spending event will be live after the 3.4 patch is live, so you can pull for Phainon as soon as the banner is available.
to the final
Yeah, I heard that Nasu
And thank you,
worked
animation
at
production
the
committee and everyone else involved.
at the story for the
Hard
event,
work.
so I'm really excited for
Y'all
this.
are much appreciated.
Each character gets a class.
Trailblazers
Gentis
face off
Lancer,
against many
Jingly
familiar and old
Berserker.
friends in intense what?
I mean, it makes sense.
V1 battles. Each contestant starts
Caster is Rider because she has a dragon and she
No
rides.
round means losing health. 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells,
Okay,
huh?
nice to see that they added the
curious.
command spells
What
somehow.
role is the Trailblazer?
So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4. See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye bye.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Awesome. Great stuff. I think that this will be one of the best patches in the history of HSR. Not only is the story popping off with Phainon, we finally get to see and learn about the hidden truths of Anforius by the look of his golden diabolical Kevin design. I think it's pretty clear to me that he's the Lord Ravager, and I don't know what will happen. Do we fight him? And there's also the Flame River, who also seems to be some sort of version of Phainon. I don't know, but I'm really excited. And also the Fate Collab, which has a story, Trailblaze Continuance mission, which is basically a story quest. And also an event, and both of them seem pretty long. And we also have some minor events, which are whatever. So yeah, this patch seems really stacked, and I wonder if the lackluster patches that we had in terms of events this past few months was because they all focused on the Fate collab, so they didn't have time and resources to put in the other patches. But who knows?